Hello Leo, and welcome to your Coffee Cup and Gemstone combination reading for the month ahead of October 2017. I've been fighting a cold, but my ears are completely blocked and I just have some swelling like in the neck. So I can't really hear myself. So if I'm too loud, I'm sorry. I really can't. I don't know if I'm yelling or not. So I just want to let you know ahead of time. And let's get into this reading. Okay, so the rune you come up with is Berkana. Okay, Berkana, that's creative and yes, new beginnings. Yes, it does deal with fertility. I always say that because it's just when it pops up, that's one thing that really does come through. But what I'm feeling is there's going to be some kind of renewal and inspiration, all right? Some kind of beginnings, all right? You're going to be, I feel, motivated to do something. There's almost like a mission, okay? That's another way we're seeing how that could come through, okay? Now, what we're seeing here is there may be, it's like you are guided to do something, okay? You may be trying to decide what to do or something catches your interest, okay? And you may start something. There are some people who may be opposing it, okay? Some things may be coming out. This could be epiphanies within yourself and inspiration to move along and do something. Like I said, there's in reverse. So there may be people around you that may not agree with exactly what your path may be in some areas, okay? There is a focus on partnerships, home and life, your lifestyle. There is certain things that you want to adjust about it. Home and foundation is a little bit, it is in the negative. It's in reverse, what I'm saying. So, you know, health and well-being also is very important here. And a sense of, I think, you know, it's really your health and well-being, because some may be confusing it for what other people think, your outer external appearance and that. So that's another message I get through here too, okay? Money, love is in focus, yes. And, you know, communication is very important. But there is something that you may be delving into, some kind of mystical type of energy. You may be investigating something, maybe dealing with psychics, astrologers. It could be also spiritual or learning something. There is a sense of a little bit of negativity around the home too. And that could be a person coming in that someone doesn't agree with, or for some, be careful though, because it could be, you know, use your best judgment. If it's somebody good, it's good. If it's somebody not that's coming in, you'll know, okay? Definitely your reputation and how people view you is important to you, or you just are more concerned with that, okay? Do make some sound judgments though, all right? You know, and make the sound judgments with yourself as well, okay? If it ain't broke, don't fix it is another message I'm getting here, that kind, okay? That type of message. There is a little bit obsessive type of energy, all right? And this could be with social opinions again, because they're all coming a little bit in reverse here. Yep, social opinions, people around you, things like that. You know, simplicity is very important, and the simple things in life. That is what's going to bring you most pleasure and happiness, okay? Being yourself is very important. So really being yourself is coming through. That is very important, all right? Yeah, you could be, you know, investigating something or researching something. Something is there that you can actually solve, okay? A confusing situation or a mysterious event, okay? Delving deep into a kind of gray side, okay? More of a shadowy side or something like that is what I'm saying. And it could be a little bit of scary, and it could be a little bit exciting at the same time. All right, and you know, type of enchanting type of energy too. You do, or you go after something that is a good reason for you, but like a friend or a person may oppose it, or they just can't, they're not hearing what you want to say, okay, about it. Something like that is showing up. You know, the message is really, you can't please everyone, okay? So you got to do what you got to do. That's the best way I can explain that. Okay, so let's see what card you got. Enchantment, beautiful. Okay, so we do see that kind of mystique type of energy. So with enchantment, oh, I like this. But when you do pull enchantment, it does show delight and also calls for strength of character, okay? It is wise to discern like decisions from superficial whims, okay? So that's the only thing that you need to do. Only you can determine whether, you know, you've been blessed to enjoy something or if you are being swept away by unconscious desire or conditioned responses, okay? So that's one thing that comes with that card. But it is a very like magical and, you know, spell of enchantment to dive in and explore. But always remember to keep your feet grounded while exploring this realm, okay? So do what you need to do, but really find enchanting things. Sometimes it's good to go into something that's unknown. There's a sense of unknown. And actually, I'm seeing that on the plate. We will get to that. So that's what we are seeing with that card. And now we're going to do the coffee cup. All right. You know, there is a sense of, for some, you are being more careful. For others, it is be more careful and delay vital decisions, okay? So anything that's a major decision or very vital type of decisions, be careful about, you know, making any kind of rash judgments and that sound judgments as we saw up there. Also, avoid gossip or any talk or chatter that, you know, sometimes people try to challenge us, make us feel insecure. That's another thing I'm seeing. I'm seeing more social ties and with relatives, okay? Or people close to you. So that is coming in too. Okay, decision making and weighing both sides, okay? So whatever decisions this month, they're kind of very important. You need to weigh both sides and options, you know, to making smart decisions or choices, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm really seeing like writing or speaking skills are really in focus here, okay? And there could be new options and even turn of events. So if you're a writer or you deal with any types of skills like that or work with like that, there's going to be some turn of events can happen. And that's with work or, you know, new options are coming in. If it's just whatever you do most of the day, there are some type of turn of events with work and things that you do most of the day. I do see a little bit of pressure, a little bit of instability. You know, the pressure brings up a little bit of instability in some areas, you know, with certain events, okay? Now, some can be drawn powerfully to another person or a situation. There is some temptation that's showing up too, and it could be quite hard to resist. Now, okay, there can be some interruptions in matters of the heart. And like who needs more attention, you know, trying to balance some things. Watch for maybe explosive emotions coming out or even temper. That's another thing that's showing up. Now, this person or situation, there's an air of, I don't want to say danger, but there could be something there, but it excites you, this situation. So judge it well. If it's a little bit too much or you sense real danger, I want to say, then, you know, let it go is the best thing. Otherwise, make sound judgments. It's the best way I could say that. Yeah, same thing here showing up. You got some mystical stuff. Home and family. There's an expansion, okay? Also, hidden emotions are coming to the surface here, all right? Really seeing that. I do see abundance coming in, you know, happiness with home and family. For some, you may be revamping, redecorating, or moving in a bigger space because this is all open there. So, and it's a general reading. So we're seeing that energy too. Okay, some of you are going to be dealing with still bills and expenses. They're in focus. So some of that must be taken care of, or they're going to be in focus. There could be some surprises with finances. Okay, there is an opportunity, a big opportunity coming in. Okay, and I like it because it's aligning here with this beautiful bird. So there's this wonderful big opportunity coming in. For some, this could be a chance of a lifetime. It's huge. So, you know, I read what I see. You know, whatever you've been working on, it's going to start, it will show more progress and promise, okay? So it's worth it, what you've been working on. I do see like maybe a get-together, or like maybe a neighborhood block party, neighborhood event. That's something like that is showing up too. Now, for some, remember it's a general reading, so I just read everything I show up. There can see someone may have some problems with cars. You know, you need your car serviced or something, or an appliance or something major like that, or something needs fixing. There's that sense that something does need to fix. Now, others may just have some problems with connecting to this, you know, like your neighborhood, people, your neighbors, people around in your area where you live is possible, or even with maybe a sibling, because it's connected to like home and family. That is showing up. Cooperation is important, and watch not to display a negative attitude, okay? Try to release any negativity you have, okay? So that is a good message too, but something huge here coming in, so that's very interesting. Or some big news. Could be a chance of a lifetime for some. So, okay, so that's what we saw there. And on the plate. All right. All right, for some, we are seeing a spade. So you could be dealing with court or a legal issue or very important documents, something like that. There is a sense of major decisions may be coming up, and also a need for balance. That is what's showing up here very clearly. Okay, now communications are in focus, okay, and your surrounding places, like near you, near your home, okay. I'm seeing relationships, definitely in general, relationships, both sides here, so it's in general. There could be short trips, you know, maybe you get a getaway that's close to your area, or you do a staycation, things like that I'm seeing coming in too. Now, there is an opening here. So you have like it's like almost like a full energy, but there's something unknown about it, okay? So something is open here. When I see that sometimes too, just make sure that you make sound decisions or judgments. And it's almost like you could create your own reality. So I like that. It's enchanting, as we say here. So that's what we're seeing there. Okay, so that's what came out there. And now we're going to pull Animal Spirit card. You got two while I was shuffling. So the first one is Horse. Freedom. You always have a choice. Okay. Interesting card. So when you pull a card like this, this is telling me horse is always good. Depends on how I see it in the coffee cup. But I'll tell you, horses are usually very good. But letting go of feeling like a victim is what I'm picking up with you guys in this reading, okay? You always have a chance in every situation, okay? A choice and chance, okay? So it's really taking responsibility for the consequences of choices that you have made, and to stop holding on to beliefs that you have to somehow suffer or even endure the circumstances of your choices. Okay, now we know that choices and decisions, we've seen that is very important this month, but don't get to this point or from the past, okay? Taking greater control of yourself and circumstances, because the horse is very strong and moves forward. Also doing things with gusto and passion, okay? Integrity. Integrity is very important too. Compromise does come with this. There's some sense of speed too, all right, with the horse, but the horse is always a win situation, okay? It's usually victory and movement, all right? A win situation. So I like that. And he's crossing his legs. It's like, good luck, all right? You know, they say fingers crossed. And the other card you got is Black Panther, passion. Following your passions. We're seeing that. Enchantment, okay? And here with the horse. But you get the Black Panther. It's really, don't deny yourself. Well, it says here, passion, follow your passion. But don't deny yourself the benefits of following your passions. Explore what it is that you feel like doing. And then find out if, does it surprise you? Does it challenge you? You know, take those calculated risks. All right. Trust your inner wantings and desires. Okay. Don't deny them. And you know what? Follow them passionately, okay? This does talk about sometimes sensuality, okay? So this could be with intimate issues too, or things that you have in, you know, in matters of the heart. But this comes with clarity. The Black Panther is strength. It does sometimes talk about isolation. You don't always have to please everyone, as we're seeing here. So really, you always have choices, all right? Free yourself from any kind of feeling like you made a mistake or any consequence, and move forward and follow your passion. So that's a very important message. And that actually did correlate with the reading, the coffee cup reading, and these two following along with enchantment. Okay, so let me move this stuff because I want to put the cards up there. Because you got two, you got the horse, you got the Black Panther. Nice. I like that. Because we're going to pull some tarot cards now. See what else comes up. Tower. That Judgment? Yeah. Six of Wands. And 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. So you got the Tower, the Judgment, the Six of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. With the Tower, definitely seeing changes going on. This could be moves. These could be internal changes. Changes of how you make decisions. Choices. This could also mean sometimes that your decisions that you make and choices that you make can affect other people permanently, okay? So there's that sense of that too. But you got Judgment here. So it's really, there is some finalization, some major decisions maybe that need to be made, okay? But using sound judgment. With the Six of Wands, this is moving forward. This is more confident energy. This is a journey. You could be moving definitely with this too. With the Six of Wands, we do with sixes talk about home. Well, okay, home. But love, family, compromise too. Health and well-being, okay? And the 10 of Cups, this is a happy home. This is happiness. You will be happy definitely sometime in the month here. But what I'm seeing overall here, you know, there is changes. Okay, temptations. We did see the temptations. Definitely with Judgment, Tower, happiness, 10 of Cups. We do see some temptations. You don't have the Devil, but this is how I can put these cards together too. And plus I'm incorporating with all the reading. There is maybe a sense of being careful. Okay, because there is a sense or maybe a little bit of danger. It's mysterious, all right, and exciting. But again, use sound judgment, okay? If something can be too much or even dangerous, or if it's a person, let your intuition definitely guide you, okay? And then pass on. Make sound judgments. We're seeing that reconfirmed. Do watch, you know, your temper. Definitely because it's aligning right up there too. So do watch your temper. You know, making choices with what you can and cannot live with is one thing you need to balance, okay? So make those choices, know what you can and cannot live with. Let your intuition guide you again, all right? Home, family is really coming into focus here, all right? So that's looking really good. Now, you may feel that someone is maybe holding something back, because when I see the Tower with that too and the Judgment, you will know about it soon enough though, okay? Because you got the Six of Wands there. If you're not sure about something, don't say or decide anything unless, okay, yet, you know, unless it's, I wouldn't decide anything yet unless you're sure, because you know what? It's like there's a message here, you can't take it back. If you commit something, you jump on or make a compromise or whatever it is that you have to do, you can't take it back. That's the message I'm getting here. So really, if you're not sure about something, don't say yes or decide anything yet. Okay? So that's the message I got there. But definitely some happiness during this month is showing up here. Okay, now let's pull the love cards, romance cards, for the single Leos, which is, first one is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And the second card you got is wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, so if you're already seeing someone, but you still consider yourself single, that you may be elevating to a proposal. You know, you may get, eventually will go to a wedding, you know, or you evolve in your relationship. All right. There's strong magnetic attraction here, so you may be meeting someone soon, and it can involve marriage. Okay, so there is this omen that you may be meeting someone new very soon that's going to be a long-lasting relationship and can end up in marriage. So that is a message that did come through. For the partner couples, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. And past life relationship. You have known each other before. Ooh, really? I'm seeing the enchantment and the mysticism even in the romance cards. So for couples, stay optimistic about your love life. So whatever you're going through, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so that is what's saying there. And past life relationship. You have known each other before. You may actually bond closer. When you do have the Tower 2 and the Ten of Cups, that does talk about relationships either bonding closer or sometimes they can be pulled apart. But, you know, this is a good omen here. All right. And Judgment sometimes does bring in, you know, it is a spiritual card too. So, and it's karmic at times too. So that is the message that came through. When I look at this overall, definitely chemistry. You have chemistry even with your partner or whoever you're going to be meeting. Wedding. If, you know, some of you may be just involved in a wedding, or you're about to get married, okay? So we're seeing that energy too. Stay optimistic, okay? Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. That's definitely reinforced here. And, you know, you have known each other before, okay? So this could be your karmic partner. You have a karmic contract from your past life. So, well, anyway, Leo, this was your reading for the month ahead of October. And I hope you have a wonderful month. And do check out the weeklies because there's specific energies for every week as the month merges. And yeah, have a wonderful month and I'll catch you in the weeklies. Until then, all the best and bye for now.